here from stampingbj.com, and I'm here to share with you a great tip today for the Forever Lovely stamp set and bundle, and it's part of the All My Love product suite in the New Occasions catalog. You're gonna really want this tip because this is an amazing. So here's a close-up of this gorgeous card. Oh my gosh, I so love the detail of these the die cut with the flowers behind. Isn't that gorgeous? And look at the detail in the flowers with the distinctive design. It's actually fairly easy to do. Let me show you some tips and tricks so that you can create your own. So here's the Forever Lovely stamp set. And you can see the great greetings that come with it and the details. And you're going to find that it's pretty easy to match these up with the use of our Stamparatus. And then here are the framelits, the Lovely Flowers Edgelits and dies. So you can see that you get doubles of some, so it's easy to cut out those extra leaves. It's awesome. I've gone ahead and taken this edgelet and gone ahead and die cut it. You can see that I basically placed it on the fold of this 5 1/4 inch by 8 inch piece of Whisper White cardstock. I've scored and folded it at 4 inches, and I'll just pull this off. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to cut along that line. Right up to where that is. And there we have it. So there is our edgelet piece that we're going to create. So I brought in my Stamparatus, and it's going to be important to either have your plate on the top or on the right hand side. I like having my plate here, but for this case you're going to see why we want to have it a little bit differently in a moment. And I have a piece of grid paper in here. I like the grid paper because I like to use it to line up and make sure, just in case things move, that I've got a good surface for, or good markings for me to make sure that I can line things back up correctly. I'm going to bring in the biggest of the stamps and line that up. And it's photopolymer, so you can see right through it. And now I'm going to pick it up. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my card, making sure that it stays in the same spot. And then I'm going to ink up my flowers with the Lovely lipstick color. Love the distinctive design and how I can get the multi-color variation with just one stamp. It's a great innovation by Stampin' Up. And this is one of the first photopolymer stamps that has that. All right, now I'm either going to turn my plate around or use another plate. And I'm using another plate because I like to have the ability to see through it without having another stamp in the way. Then I'm going to bring in the leaf part, and you can kind of see how, I'll zoom you in. You can kind of see, you know, how this is cut out right around here and how that really just kind of matches up. And I'm going to use soft seafoam. I like the contrast in the green with the darker red, and it just kind of gives it a soft, gentle look to it, just like the detailed look of the die. So let's stamp that down and see what we get. Looks pretty awesome. Let me zoom you in and you can kind of see it. Move that up. Look at that. So now when we put our detail piece right on top, you can kind of see how it matches up very, very well. So here's my card base. It is Lovely lipstick, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and I softened the edges on both these two edges with the triple punch. And it just feels like it coordinates. It just kind of, with the delicate images here, it just kind of feels like it coordinates so very well. I'm going to use a greeting right from the stamp set. Wishing you a lovely day. I love the mixed fonts. I'm a fan. And I'm using basic gray because I like the kind of a little bit softer than a black with this kind of card. To finish the card off, I've actually die cut 4 of the flowers, and I love that you get 4 with just the one die. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little dimension to them by just putting them in my hand and kind of pressing in the middle a little bit, curling the edges up just slightly. And I'm just going to go ahead and add them with the glue dot here. And I'm just going to finish them off with some pearls. Just like this. Super cute, super easy, and you are going to love this stamp set in more ways than one. Remember, it's called Forever Lovely. And there we have it, our finished card. This card is actually part of a set of 4 tutorials that you can get when you purchase the Forever Lovely class kit by January 15th. So this is kind of the bonus set of tutorials. The cards that you're going to get to make look like this. Aren't they awesome? I just love this bundle and the paper. So you're going to get materials to make 2 each of these 4 cards, 1 to keep, 1 to give, and the bonus tutorials and the bonus video. I hope that you'll check out this class, and I hope that you appreciate this tip. You can purchase all these items in my online store at stampinbj.com. And as always, remember to create and feel great.